Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Ubako, and with me once again is...
Megalomaniac, hello internet.
Good day. So last time we saved a planet from giant Elachi
Walkers.
walking robots, and then we...
And showed why an event sucks.
Yep. And then we went and captured an Elachi ship for ourselves. So
Yes, which we are totally still in. Ignore where we are.
So now...
Where he is.
We're going to use that ship to go to an Elachi base and take it out.
Yes.
So, I guess things have been a little on the quiet side for big news for Delta Rising. They've just been sort of showing off more of the people that are going to appear, which was amusing because
Eric Kim's returning.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did, because they announced at Star Trek Las Vegas when they announced the expansion originally, but still, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of funny that basically the last character they announced was the first character they announced.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, that'll be out or live in 6 days from this recording date. Wait, 5 days. 5 days from this recording date.
What, Delta Rising?
Yep.
Isn't that in a little less than that? Isn't it the 14th?
This is 14. Let's see.
It is in a few days, regardless.
Oh! Why was I thinking it was Thursday again?
I don't know.
Yeah, never mind. That's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's a lot sooner than I thought. Yeah. Busy next week.
Yeah, next week's got some some big stuff being released in it.
Yeah.
So I've warped in, Mecha. You should see if you can warp in as well.
Oh, it's the mission?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see you. Let's see.
Oh, yep, you certainly can.
There we go. Totally not the ship I was just flying, but you know.
For some reason.
And of course, it unequipped everything.
I'm pretty sure you can't shoot in this mission anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So we probably shouldn't worry too much about that.
Yeah, because it says it's equipped with weapons, but
yeah.
I think it's working. They don't seem to have noticed us.
So, also, some of the things that was sort of announced normally at the last week was basically stuff for showing off that that there is in fact going to be a new lockbox with the release of. Yeah. No saying yet what it'll be, but we'll probably find out what it is on Monday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably have like the broad details of it
There's a weak
on
the station construction. If we rig the secondary power pylons to blow, we can get our cascade.
Yeah, probably. It'll probably be like a K-Zone lockbox or something.
Yeah,
it's assuredly one of the new factions.
But yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the broad details of what it'll be will probably be out on Monday. Then the like ship specifics will be out on Tuesday.
I imagine the lockbox itself will be out on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, the lockbox will actually launch with Delta Rising. Like that's like they did the same thing with the Tal Shiar lockbox for Legacy of Romulus.
Yeah, that's when I mean, it makes sense that it's on a Tuesday. I'm just used to STO's launch schedule, or I should say, maintenance schedule being on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Massive biocide readings.
Plus, you know, I have no idea what date it is. I can't keep track of the date. It's a Sunday. I know it's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Sunday here. So yeah, we should also mention this is basically the last new mission that was added with Legacy of Romulus.
Yeah, the next set of missions is the repeat of the next
The
set of missions
Romulan.
is the Romulan series, and then after that it's the rest of the featured episodes.
Yeah, I think it goes actually right from the Romulan series into the Davidian series, which happens a lot later here than it did on the Federation side.
Yeah.
And I honestly completely forget where it happens in relation to the or where it happened on the Klingon side. I mean, that was like a year ago, man. I can't remember this stuff.
Yeah, it happens pretty early for Klingons. Oh, there we go. I was noticing that oddly enough, like when we were in the other area, it didn't require me to wear the rebreather. Now it's actually it caused me to start choking. Yeah.
Make sure I activate it. Oh, that's a flashlight.
Yeah. You don't need to activate the flashlight.
You must always activate flashlights.
Okay, well, I mean, if you want to.
Every game is Half-Life.
Alright, so now that we've gotten rid of all the incubators, let's...
So they're totally ripping off the Reapers here, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's just... It's sickening. Is there anyone left to see?
Of course, you know, we don't get to see any members of our crew, like, slowly disintegrating graphic detail here.
Which is a good thing.
Yes. Hey, how long do you think it'll be before BioWare bites the bullet and makes a Mass Effect MMO?
I don't know. It might be a while.
Maybe. Probably once Tor goes belly up.
That's a possibility.
I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. They just announced another expansion for that, but...
Yeah. This one's apparently... Well, they're treating this one as a full, quote-unquote, expansion as opposed to...
They're charging money for it.
Yeah, as opposed to the ones that they'd done recently.
Yeah, them charging money for it surprises me. Where's the other... Oh, I guess that was the last one. But,
set the rest of them on fire.
Gather some loot.
Yeah, so they're gearing up to release their next expansion.
WoW 6.0 comes out on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, the same time as Delta Rising, which is pretty amusing.
Maybe they figure there's not a lot of cross play between those two MMOs.
Yeah, probably not. But that's just a 6.0 patch. Like their actual expansion is a month later.
Yeah, it's like November or something.
Yeah, like I think actually it is November 14th, so or something along those lines. Like it's around that same time. Yeah, it is getting to be a busy time of the year for game releases in general.
Yeah, they always do that push between, like, you know, October and end of November-ish.
Yeah.
Like I think it might go in the first week of December. I think oh, there was something fairly big that came out first week of December. I forget what it was. I want to say it was like The Division. No. I don't think it was Division. I remember looking it up because, you know, technically that kind of thing's my, like, job, sort of. Yeah, something came out like December the 4th or something. I know November 21st is Nintendo's day. They make like $50 billion.
Yeah.
Pokemon and Smash and
Jeez, yeah, there's
more Pokemon.
some real rad stuff just within the next few weeks.
Oh yeah. Dragon Age 3, I think, is at the end of this month.
Is it? Wow.
I think so. I'm still debating whether to get that now or just wait until I get a current / next gen system.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on it just a little bit, but it's more because of what my current situation is.
Yeah.
Also towards the end of this month is what is it? There's Fantasy Life is coming out. Um,
Bayonetta 2, I think, comes out in a few weeks.
Yeah, Bayonetta 2 is the 24th. The new Shantae game is coming out at the end of the month finally.
Yeah. I mean, that's not like, that's cool release, but that's not like huge money making release.
Maybe, but
It'll be neat.
I'm really looking forward to it.
That's the Metroidvania one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I gotta buy. I mean, I want to buy the other one too, but I love Metroidvania.
There's another thing that I was interested in around that week. Oh, whatever. I'll probably remember it sometime. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of interesting stuff coming out the next while.
Yeah. Call of Duty. No, I'm just kidding.
No. It is on November 4th, which had some. There were two other games I wanted in November 4th. There was one of the two new Harvest Moon games is out on November 4th, and what's the other thing?
All right, let's pull up a handy list on the other computer that I have in front of me because I'm a sad person.
Selling out our people.
Oh, you're totally looking forward to Disney Planes Fire and Rescue, right?
No, clearly not.
MotoGP 14.
What sort of list are you pulling up?
The Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Okay, well, I'm sure some people are going to be happy about that.
The Wolf Among Us.
The retail one is that day?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. But no, not that.
No, actually, in speaking of like license crap, the Legend of Korra games at the end of this month, I'm really looking forward to that. It's by
it's by Platinum.
Platinum.
Huh.
So, and, that's a franchise that deserved a good game.
Yeah. So hopefully it will work out. But that's really the sort of game that Platinum is very good at. So.
Yes, it is.
I
my only hesitation is that's like a $20, arcade title, but that's okay. It just probably means it won't be very long. November 11th is Lego Batman 3, which sounds amazing.
Really?
It has playable Conan O'Brien.
That's pretty amazing.
Also playable Daffy Duck as a Green Lantern.
All right.
Which was an episode of they had a Duck Dodgers cartoon, and there was an episode where you found a Green Lantern ring.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that's playable in that game. So.
All right, I wasn't interested because I'm sort of.
I know it's
like.
I mean, to be fair, it's a Lego game. If you played one Lego game, you played them all.
Yeah, that's really kind of the thing. Like,
not that they're bad, but it's just very. It's like Dynasty Warriors. You can be forgiven for skipping every other 3 of them.
Yeah. So maybe I will actually give that one a try.
Yeah. Oh, it was The Crew that I was thinking of that came out beginning of December.
Oh, okay.
Just fairly. I mean, that game looks. I'm not into driving games, but that one looks pretty cool. If they can deliver on what they were promising, which they probably won't. But
yeah, we'll see. I'm not I don't know. Like on one hand, I'm a little interested in it, but on the other, I'm only interested in it if, like, a bunch of my friends are going to be playing it
Yeah,
because it is very much that type of social game.
yeah,
There's no point in playing it if you're not going to be playing it with a crew.
yes. Also, I think it's only next. Oh no, it is current. Oh no, it's for Xbox 360 also.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Apparently not PS3. Granted, I'm going off as a Game Informer list.
That seems weird, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just assuming Microsoft paid the money. Oh, and of course, December 5th is apparently Captain Toad Treasure Tracks.
Oh yeah. That game looks really rad.
Yeah, I'm kind of rooting for Nintendo at this point to do better, just because at this point they're the ones making a game system that actually makes freaking games.
Man, yeah, they got so many rad stuff that's upcoming. I'm really looking forward to it.
I just mean like they're not trying to make the Wii U into like your new cable box.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, the Xbox One or the PS4 to be a cable box, that's fine. But I want a video game console that is aimed at playing video games.
Yep. And just keeps releasing titles that are interesting. Like it's just so much of the stuff that keeps being released. Like
Yeah, and they don't keep
not even
teasing us with like their old beloved franchises that they haven't made games for in years, and then not, actually doing anything with them.
yeah.
I might be a little testy at Capcom, like throwing Mega Man outfits into Monster Hunter or something like that right now. I'm totally going the wrong way, aren't I?
Probably yeah.
Awesome. So after we've like waded through, dozens and dozens of Elachi talking about upcoming game releases, because not really much else to discuss about murdering dozens of people.
Uh,
We get to blow up their ship, don't we?
um, yeah. What we're doing is we're blowing up this station, which is their
Yeah.
like it's apparently their main base for their entire invasion.
Yeah, their subspace hub. Because they can hide things in subspace.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'm here.
we're going
No
to
fear.
we'll take them out. Then
With
Romulus,
extreme prejudice.
yeah, and then New Romulus will be saved.
Apparently Minecraft for the Vita comes out November 11th, so you can own it on literally everything
Oh,
short
right.
of Nintendo platforms.
Yeah, that is pretty soon.
Yeah, someone who works in games retail, I get the question of, can you buy Minecraft on the Wii U probably about 5 or 10 times a week?
Oh, I wish you could.
I know, it's like the gamepad would make it actually pretty awesome, but
Yeah.
honestly not sure if the Wii U could handle
Well, sure it
like
could.
the computing aspect of it.
Well, sure
I
it
know,
could.
like, I've tried running a Minecraft server on my computer, and it basically chugs.
Well, sure, but like the Wii U is a more powerful platform than the 360 and the PS3. So
That's true.
if those systems can,
No,
clearly, to be fair, the version that they are running on those is
yeah,
not
it's true
the
too.
same as the PC version.
Yeah, because the PC version creates way larger worlds than PS3
Yeah,
and 3.
than the previous console generation versions. Also, they don't you can't run a persistent server. Like, you actually have to be in the game world in order to.
Yeah, that's one thing I kind of like about the console versions, because if I just want to like grab 5 people and play multiplayer with them, it is actually a complete pain on the PC.
Mhm.
That's one thing I don't know if they can patch that in or anything, but I
Well,
would love them to be able to do that on the PC version. Just
yeah.
whoops, I died.
Whoops. Whoops. That was. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Just all going together.
On 3. 3! Actually, they're apparently coming at us in slow, slow waves, one by one.
That's fine.
handy.
Yeah, because the ones we're at here are... Well, the ones that are coming to us were the dangerous ones, so... Alright.
Shoot the turret from far away. So hey, you seen Wrath of Khan yet?
I haven't.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
Yeah. I actually got the Star Trek movie trilogy Blu-ray set, which is 2, 3, and 4 at Walmart for like $15 the other week.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
But it's like, yeah, between those and 6, the only one I don't have that I want is 8 for First Contact, because you would probably actually have to pay me a fair amount of money to own Star Trek 1. Or Star Trek: A Motion Picture, I have to say.
For me, it's just like I know that there have been box sets of all of them.
Yeah, there's a box set of like all 10 movies. I've yet to see one that's all the old ones plus the 2 reboots.
The other power station is vulnerable.
I don't know if they're making that. I would be surprised if they did, because it's like the kind of thing I'd imagine they want to keep them separate. And now we've blown this thing up.
And then we're gonna get out of here.
Yep.
Once it loads.
Loading. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this at work actually. In No Games for Next Gen, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition comes out this week.
Oh yes, it's kind of crazy just how like the next generation games keep getting pushed back further and further, and they're being backfilled by basically upscaled ports of old generation games.
At least so far, I don't think they've done an upscaled port of like a bad game.
I don't know. We need to get out of here because whatever is happening is not going to be.
It's going to explode.
Yeah, not going to be that good for us and what's left here. But all of the Elachi ships have gone, that's kind of weird.
And there's our bleeding space vagina that we have to fly through.
Okay, let me go through. Okay, there we go. It just didn't pop up the actual acknowledgement for me right away.
And now we get to fight a long-ass space battle.
Yeah, this mission...
All departments have reported in, and everyone is back on board the ship.
We have to go to New Romulus.
Yeah.
We can just transwarp. Yeah, so I hope they fix this since I originally did it. I think they did.
I know that they have. Alright, so yeah, we need to go back.
And then we need to leave the system to re-enter the system.
Oh yeah, because you use just a normal transwarp to New Romulus?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
What'd you do?
I just did the same thing. I think it's faster. Yeah, it's just due to the way they handle the engine, like this. Of course, this is how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this next phase was not necessarily broken when Legacy of Romulus came out, but it was definitely unbalanced. Um, the Elachi ships that do AoE damage were doing significantly more, well, either significantly more damage than was intended, or the Romulan ships uh, were didn't have as much hit points as was intended. So
Yeah.
the Elachi AoE attacks were basically one-shotting the entire fleet, leaving you to fight this massive space battle by yourself.
Took me an hour and a half.
And it took me a long time to finish it.
I eventually just resorted to ramming and exploding in front of the big ships.
Jeez. Yeah, it's like some people have probably noticed that, um, like when the whole fleet warped in, they immediately went and did their AOE stuff. Yeah, what would basically happen is that would happen, and the entire Romulan fleet would have been destroyed, leaving you to do this all by yourself. Well, it looks like they've also fixed it a little bit such that defeated Romulan ships are just disabled temporarily instead of actually destroyed.
I think it might have been like that before.
Maybe. Yeah, I can't remember if it was like that before or not, but regardless, that is something that at least helps a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're killing them pretty nicely here.
Yep. But this mission is basically just basically like a, well, it is kind of time. Like as you defeat each group, like more will come in, and it's just a matter of holding on until you get told to move on to the next phase.
Yeah, we've done similar missions in the past. They're fun though.
Yeah, I mean this is once it's actually configured correctly, this is actually a fun mission. It's kind of a lot like Starbase 24 in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then it's fun to go and do a simple destruction mission like that.
Type of thing that basically a season finale on one of the shows because the special effects budget gets stretched to
pretty much
here and there.
And so even though we've pretty much dealt with this entire group, we're being ordered to retreat to the second defense line.
Well, see, clearly we dealt with these guys. Everyone else are a bunch of losers who can't handle it.
That's right. Right, now we'll fall back.
We shall bravely run away. Well, that's not what I thought it did.
there's the next wave.
And of course, eventually we get to see what's Firing's large AoE thing. I don't know if you're seeing that, but occasionally it, blows through like the Scimitar's main gun does.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it seems like it.
I mean, I've seen the one coming from the skulls. The one with like the hexagon grid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the Elachi ships.
Mm. I thought there was like a single big one at the last line doing that.
Oh. Yeah. I was actually just trying to remember if the Republic flagship was showing off here or later.
I think it's here, but I'm like I haven't done this mission in over a year, really.
Yeah, we'll find out in just a moment at least.
Yeah.
Given some of the storyline stuff, it would make sense that it doesn't show up just yet. But it's also not like that ship didn't exist at all at this time.
Mm-hmm.
It clearly did. So now we're falling back yet again.
If it doesn't show up here, I think the first time it showed up was during Sphere of Influence, I think.
It's definitely, if it wasn't here, it was during one of the featured episodes.
Yeah, I think it was the one with Worf when Worf came back.
Okay, I may have to.
I think that's Sphere of Influence.
I may have to look that one up.
Yeah, we hide! Hide and run away.
Enemy heavy ships inbound. Concentrate fire on the command ship.
There it is.
Yeah, those the big Elachi ships are actually pretty uncommon. You don't see very many of them at all.
No. Mostly because you don't really see Elachi outside of like one or two missions if you're not a Romulan.
Yeah.
Hey, it's our friends.
Yeah. But yeah, there it is. USS Belfast. I thought it was pretty cool when you had the backup show up.
They must have too, because they've reused that. Well, can't really say reused it because it's a classic trope, but they've done a few other missions where backup shows up in the nick of time.
Yep. I'm also pretty sure that who shows up is dependent on what faction you chose. Here it's the Belfast because it's that Federation captain we've kind of befriended. But
Yeah.
elsewhere, like if we had chosen Klingons, it would have been someone from there.
I don't actually remember. Because my other Romulan's a Klingon, so. So yeah, this is going much more smoothly.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a much this mission has been handled a lot easier than when I went through this when Legacy of Romulus came out. Yeah, it was a big mess because all of your allied ships just were being one shot. Also, it may just be like even if there's more ships because we're doing it in pairs, it may also be a little bit easier with another person.
That too. And now that we've pretty much killed them all.
We've driven away the Elachi attack fleet and saved New Romulus.
Yay, victory is ours. There's only one loose end to deal with.
Yep.
Akiv.
And he'll get
bastard.
And he'll get his. He'll get his soon enough. Pick up
our free shinies.
Yep.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Right, but there's just one. Oh yeah. So now the next quest is basically pointing us towards the Romulan featured episode series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which, for the most part, is basically the same as what has been done before. There are some line differences, and it definitely the closure of it is much better because you're finally dealing with Hakeem, who was the villain for the entire Romulan the story.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to go and do the vault?
Sure.
All right.
Go to Starbase 39, which is somewhere.
Yeah, it's so we need to go up to Cybalorum, then Sierra. It won't let us quick travel to it.
No, they don't do that at this point. That came later. Let's see. Am I in the wrong place?
What's that?
Oh, I see. Alpha Centauri. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I know where I'm going, honest.
I'm sure.
So this is where you put in the travel music, right?
something like that.
Hey, Sunset Overdrive comes out at the end of the month. You know, the one reason anyone might want an Xbox One. Well, not the one reason, but the most interesting looking Xbox One game to me so far.
Maybe, I don't know. It's one of those games where if I had an Xbox One, I would probably be interested in getting it, but it by itself does not really interest me at all.
Nah. Actually, musically, based on what exclusive content it has, I probably would lean more toward an Xbox One. I don't like how they announced it, and that still bugs me, which is probably a little petty given that was more than a year ago, but
I mean, sure, you
actually
can say
probably
that, but
2 years ago.
like they still keep saying things that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there was that line about like Microsoft has, you know, I don't want to say draconian, but fairly strict indie game policies because they want their customers to feel valued or something like that. Like, okay.
Which has resulted in games just straight up not coming out on the Xbox One.
I know, it's like, yeah, sure, I mean, I get the idea of what he's saying. It's just it doesn't work. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Games industry, everybody. Okay. Zoom over to the starbase. Oh, I forgot. I was thinking you actually had to get close to it to actually dock. Oh, you apparently do. Never mind.
Yeah, you do.
Fine. Stupid logic. It's even a Vulcan link telling me.
We have much work to do. Before the destruction of Romulus,
So,
the Imperial Navy
here we are
and the
again,
Dark
back
Shadow
to
operated a base known as the Vault.
the vaults.
If we're really, it probably makes us go through the shuttle bit again, even though we already got shuttles.
I wonder. Yeah, it says, hey, if you don't have a shuttlecraft, you should probably go and get one. But as a Romulan character, you are required to have one by this point, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
So it's so funny being here because it's very reminiscent of old Earth space dock.
Yeah, it actually is. Nice.
So I totally got lost again.
It's like right to your right as soon as you leave the transporter. Or
Well,
to your left.
I'm the Romulan with a bad sense of direction.
Yeah, yes you are. Oh. The transport button totally didn't do what I thought it was going to do.
What did it do?
It sent me to. So the transport button finally pops up for the vault, and then it sends you to Starbase 39.
Whoops.
Yeah. Good job. All right, I'll get myself to the vault and then wait for you there.
Beam up. So now I get to remember where the vault is.
Well, it does tell you. You just head to Cyber Alarm and then the Hakona system.
Madness. There we go. Cyber Alarm. Traveling. We don't have transwarp yet, so
Yeah.
gotta go the slow way.
Although if you've been keeping your warp drive, or well, I guess the singularity drive,
Oh yeah, I just got one of
upgraded.
those too.
Yeah,
Thanks for reminding me.
should be.
Put it in. There we go. It's not a huge increase, but
Yeah, it's enough of
it's
one.
something. There we go.
In fact, it may not even be an upgrade, because the like Mark 7 one I had equipped was also giving me maximum of warp 10.
Hmm.
So, but it might.
Still better stats either way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, and we'll
Yay!
begin the vault.
Inter-Hakona system.
I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when this featured episode series was originally released, um, it actually required you to fly here in a shuttlecraft, because
Yeah.
if you tried to get here in a normal ship, it would actually try to have you enter the mission as your full-size ship.
And this is where having a Romulan shuttle makes this mission really easy.
Yeah, so you can just stealth
I
your
just
way in.
cloak and go through everything. And that's the other difference, is we can use a Tel Shiar access code.
Oh yeah, because of our brief time with Tal Shiar. And since we're both tactical, we can choose the the scanning controls option. Was that the one you're using? Okay,
No, I'm using the Romulan one.
Using the Romulan one. Okay.
Racial pride, yo.
Yeah, might as well. Alright. So now with that taken care of, we can just fly right in.
Yep. Looks like it's smooth sailing from here.
Yeah, no need for any worries.
Then we cut back after the commercial break and Morph's dead.
Whoops. Oh, whereas, alright, that's just.
But you can't cloak past everything, can you?
No, not with me flying the Delta Flyer, but that's fine. Anyway, so now the vault is basically the same mission it was before, so let's just
Yeah.
get our way through this.
Must turn around to shoot tractor beam.
I gotcha.
You have to scan the doors.
Let's finish getting these codes.
I had the thing that scans the broken. It's like I had the pop-up scan the debris for the code, but it wasn't working.
Oh, that's weird.
Or it disappeared after like a second.
Alright.
Do you have the codes?
Yep.
Okay. We'll let you open the door. Like this.
Let's just get our way through here.
Avoid the lightning.
Which really isn't that hard to do.
Ha! You tracked me pointing at you this time.
Yeah, that wasn't a very smart move.
The turret doesn't know better.
Yeah, it doesn't. And it wants to scan the cube, the Borg sphere.
Gasp! They're playing with Borg technology.
Who ever
We
would
haven't
have
seen
foreseen
this before.
Yeah, it's not like we haven't already dealt with this. Even if we were to ignore the stuff on other characters.
Yeah, we've already dealt with much freakier Borg technology, actually.
Yeah. Alright, just on the other side here, we've got this Thalaron
A certain
reactor.
Riemann.
Yeah.
Oh, also Thalaron reactor.
So our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Does it really matter? Call me Obasek. That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your present...
Then what are you? An operative of a Tal Shiar? A hapless refugee?
So you have a few extra responses you can have as a member of the Romulan Republic, or even just as a
You can understand my motives.
as a Riemann.
I am making a clean break from our bloody past. I too...
Points for your keen observation regarding the precariousness of your situation. In short, it does not. You are an Never rely on the noble intentions of spies and thieves, Captain. You are suitably informed now, I trust. Sadly for you, I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already fit...
But, you know, it ends safely
Shooting.
regardless. Yep, now he's
Yeah.
There are some interactions where, again, you can't really change how it ends because it still has to progress in a specific way. But there are more interesting ways that the encounter can go if you know, as a Freeman or a Romulan character.
And now, run away!
Yep, now we gotta get out of here.
Well cloaked.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
And you would cloak and get away.
Sure would. Bye. Oh, crap. I forgot. The door locks. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Or to quote Snake from The Simpsons, bye. So I wonder if I can just zoom Z in and have you, like, catch up with me.
Well, you can try.
Yeah. I mean, it's no skin off my nose if, you know, you have to fight every single thing. Actually, I think you can just avoid most of it anyway. It's like, I know at the end there's a... Actually, it's right there. It's Tavar, Mogai, actually.
Yeah, you are supposed to not engage that. You do have to fight the I think you do have to fight the Tavaro though.
I wonder if there's like a achievement or whatever for attacking the Mogai. Or destroying the Mogai.
I'm pretty sure there isn't. It's definitely a challenging fight, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't recall there being one. I don't recall there being one.
Look it up later. Because I'm sure somebody's tried it.
Oh, of course, someone would have tried it.
And now we are at the end.
Rear shield.
How far behind are you? You're not very far behind at all.
No,
Tavaro. Run away.
okay. Yep, it let me just warp through.
Cool. And now we suddenly get to start playing TIE Fighter.
Yep. Thankfully, we have better weapons than in TIE Fighter, though.
Maybe. I mean, you don't really know how well a phaser compares to a blaster.
Sure,
Type of thing,
but it's
like
also
the
a,
energy output's
it's also an
insane.
omnidirectional weapon instead of it being.
TIE fighters are pretty maneuverable. I'm not saying that the Empire could beat the Federation hands down. They could. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We're not gonna turn this into Star Trek versus Star Wars debate.
Yeah, dude, that's silly.
Yeah, it's like internet shit.
There's no point.
Talk about what would happen if Goku fought Superman. Okay, so that ship went down really fast.
Yeah, we did a pretty good job at keeping those things off of our ally.
Yeah.
So we'll just hop out of here now. And that'll be it for this mission.
Yep. We will continue the Romulan studies next week. By studies, I mean series. It's really late where I am, so.
We still have to go back to Starbase 39 to turn this in.
Yeah. Did you never upgrade your ship?
I think I forgot to switch to it.
No.
Oh well.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll have it for next week. I'll have it for next week.
That's okay. I might have spent like half an hour before this episode, like actually equipping this thing.
Yeah, that's. I had it in my mind that I needed to do that, and then I logged in and saw that my ship was already equipped. I was like, huh, I must have already done that. Not realizing that it was the same ship as last time.
Well, you had already done that. So.
Indeed, I had already done that, just not on the right
The
ship.
other option was that you were able to use the C-Store version way earlier than I thought.
Yep. Alright.
Now we talk to her.
No, we talked to DeSoto
Or
first.
him?
Yeah. Then we
talk to her.
Then we talked to
She doesn't
Sid.
hate us anymore, by the way.
We need to
Yeah.
learn more about the conflict between Obasek and the...
How nice of her.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Nope. Yeah. So at level 45, it gives you the because level 45 is when the basically the easy mode queued endgame stuff is available. So they just gave you a pop-up saying, "Hey, by the way, you can start doing STFs now if you really wanted to." Maybe
And you totally should.
Maybe you should think about that. But anyway, yeah, that'll be it for us for this week. By our next episode, Delta Rising will have released, and we'll certainly have some things to say about that.
Yes.
But until then, we'll see you all next time.
Bye, everybody.